The thing is, you have to time things just right. It's also not helping I'm not really getting any more points either. And it's kind of made me hesitant to really put points towards anything else just yet. To be honest, I might have to just go and start letting things evolve. Which I don't want to do because, like I said, the country I really need to see light up hasn't lit up yet. And all it takes is for them to not get infected. You know, I'm just going to have to let that symptom go. Look, all it takes is for that country to just get infected, and that's it. Like, I think we were good to go with that aspect, but... I don't know. We'll see. I think we should... We should at least get something here. Like, there goes a boat just now that went into Greenland, but it wasn't... Okay, now we have everyone in Europe infected. So now all that remains is Greenland. It's just a matter of when. The good news is that no one has detected the plague yet, despite the fact that it now has a symptom tagged onto it. But they'll probably notice now with insomnia mutated. And there goes Greenland, just in time. Just in time. Alright then. Now people are starting to cure research, so now's the time that I need to start getting things in gear. Now that we're also going to be getting blue bubbles, it means we're also going to start getting points more often as well. So let's see here. Go for coughing. Cannot go for fever. Gotta keep that in mind. Go for sneezing. I'd rather just go with the stuff that's... I don't know if I want to go for the stuff that spreads, because soon I want to keep points for now. But now that we actually have some kind of a defense against this cure, it should make it a little bit more difficult for them to make anything happen. I mean, we'll see, but... all the countries are infected now, so that's good. It's just waiting on... Okay, now they're doing the bubbles, so soon I can start... Hey, look how much you get for the blue bubbles, by the way. You get quite a bit. So... Let's see... There's still a lot of people that are healthy. I don't like that. Paranoia is good, something to have, though. I don't know what to go with here. Ooh, to go with pneumonia. That's something that we really do need to get, because people up north seem to be taking a bit. But I think that should do nicely. Like, from the looks of it, we've done everything we could in terms of... The infectivity's gone up. That's one thing. Closing down the borders isn't going to do much now because everyone's already infected, so... But the problem is... Well, the countries anyway, not every single person yet, which is something I really would have liked by now. But... I think once Russia... How much does Russia have? Fear of SSF is causing the global economic markets to panic. Land, air, and sea trade is slowing as well as all economic activity. That's okay because, again, things have already... All the countries have already kind of, you know... Russia has quite a few people. That's part of why it's taking so long, is that a good third of this is in Russia. Thing is that it's still not getting that much. The bubbles have stopped. I noticed that. How long is it gonna take? Let's see if I can. Oh no, I don't know if I want to go for the genetic research shuffle just yet. I don't know if I want... Oh, well, there goes a plane now, as soon as I say that. 5 points from that. Yeah, I think we've already made up for all the... Ooh. What's that again? It's this one, isn't it? Okay, so the infectivity was increased, and that's it. Pretty soon it's going to start becoming lethal, though. And I think it's high time that it probably should start getting to that route, because really do want to start getting even more points as a result, but I'm waiting for this, like, look how, I don't know if you guys can see this from the broad, like, screen, but there's still, like, a good 300 million to deal with, and it's kind of annoying, but now that we've gotten more points, let's hit Genetic Reshuffle 2. That should knock it down just a little bit, and it did. Not by much, but a little. Gives us a little bit more time. Ah, jeez. We really need the like things to start picking with infectivity here. So I'm gonna hit Cold Resistance 2, make it so it's better suited for the colder regions, because that's essentially where everyone is at this point, right? Like, as far as I know, everyone that's still in need of... Yeah, that's what it seems like. Oh, I didn't know you could... That's interesting. I didn't know you could find out the history of it. Huh. That's news to me. Man, they have more in this... They have more in this game than I thought they did. I didn't even know they had history lessons in here. Huh. Seizures. Let's see. Wait, how much? Okay, seizures brings up the lethality. It can be fatal. Seems like people are... That's going to up the... Important to them sorting this out, so... That's the thing. But I want gradually this thing to get more and more lethal as we go. However, at the same time, I also want this... Look at how many people are still, like... This is ridiculous, like, how slow this is spreading. The lack of transmissions is really killing it. This is a good thing, though. Scientists are struggling to understand the extraordinary mutation patterns of SSF, who researchers say that this setback will damage cure efforts. Good. That delays them just a tiny bit more. And now everyone's focused on the cure, which is not something I'm proud of. But we do have time. We do have time. And now I think it's high time to just focus on the lethality. So 32 would do nicely here. The problem is that I don't know if this is going to work. And there's still countries that are just not picking up in terms of infectivity yet. Like, there's still... I don't like how that's going. Pulmonary fibrosis transmitted. Which one was that? This one. Well, it adds to lethality just a bit, which is something I'm going to need for this thing, because it's definitely not spreading as much as I'd like it to. It's starting to pick up in Russia, though. That's a good thing. Who still remains? Huh. So the Ukraine still has quite a few people. The Baltic states. Russia. So it's pretty much just these three countries, right? Pretty much just those three. So I'm hoping that now, once things start going out of control over there, it'll start... Like, it's about to hit below 100 million, so... iCure device announced. I know how to combat that, but it requires that I get sweating. There we go. And the blue bubbles will give the points back, so at least there's that. Some of them, anyway. This cure is still progressing faster than I would like it to as well. That's the problem.